Welcome to Letting Go University. We're here to have it all by letting go of it all, utilizing the internal mechanism of surrender to let go of anything other than what we really are. And the Course in Miracles workbook provides us with lots of assistance, lots of prompts, lots of wonderful ideas to explore. And the idea today is lesson 316, all gifts I give my brothers are my own. So, did you know that whatever you're giving somebody, you have? We look at the material concepts of giving. I give you this money, therefore I lose it. That's the idea there. I can't see that I'm giving it to myself. Whereas with the emotions, with the state of being that you are, it's very easy to see that what you give to another, you have. So when I give you kindness, I have kindness and it doesn't go away. When I give you resentment, grievance, and anger, I have that and it doesn't go away. This is why expression of emotions doesn't actually relieve them, as is commonly believed through some misunderstandings of the world. What we express, we actually propagate, we have more of. So the rule in letting go is you express positive feelings and you surrender, you let go of negative feelings. Because everything that you're giving out, that you're expressing in the world, you have. So in this lesson, all gifts I give my brothers are my own, we're going to look at what are we giving? What are we storing up? What's in our treasure house? And if we don't want it there, let's let it go. If we like it, let's give more of it. Let's express that. Let's give it to our brothers. Now, we're not conscious that when we're giving out fear of what's going to happen to somebody, for example, oh, I'm so worried they're not going to be okay. What do I have? I'm worried that I'm not going to be okay. When we say, oh, the future is in the hands of God, and we trust in that, we have faith in that, and we give that to another person. We have, my future is in the hands of God. I have trust and faith in that. This is happening with negative emotions. It's happening with positive emotions. And really states of being, attractor patterns. An attractor pattern is a feeling state, and it's constantly magnetizing more and more and more. That's why it's called the law of attraction, an attractor pattern, an attractor field. It tends to pull more and more and more like itself to it. So when you come to a state of being the Son of God, and all of your perfection, this infinite mercy, this infinite patience, this infinite love, this infinite beauty, you attract more and more and more of that. When you're in a state of defensiveness, fear, guilt, sin, shame, anger, desire, you get more and more and more of that. So we've been valuing that and holding on to it like it's treasure. And to the ego, it kind of is, because once you let go of valuing the lower attractor fields, the lower attractor patterns, and release these emotions, you will no longer need the ego. You will simply be what you are, which is not a small, separate body in the universe. But the name of God is your inheritance. Discover what you are, give what you are, have what you are. All gifts you give your brothers are your own. So we're going to go through a little release. Thank you for joining us, and let's begin. All gifts I give my brothers are my own. What have you been giving your brothers? Let's just take a look. What have you been giving them? And some guilt might come up. Whoops, Oh, been giving them that. Let's just see. Is there anything you've been giving them that you actually would prefer not to have? Perhaps some of those FUs, anger, grievances, resentments. Perhaps you're a sinner, you're wrong, you're bad, you're evil. You've been given any of that out? And notice when we're giving that, and it's okay, by the way. We don't need to attack ourselves for our unawareness, our ignorance, our mistakes. Just looking at it. Noticing when I give that out, I feel it. It's here. And do we tend to just say one FU? No, we think about that again and again. That feeling's still there. FU, FU, FU for this, for that, for that. And just noticing, oh, it tends to propagate. And I'm also valuing it. I think it's a good idea. It seems valuable to be cursing this person. Oh, but I didn't even realize that I'm propagating that in myself, that I'm filling my storehouse with curses, negative karma. So could you allow yourself to notice where you've been giving a brother, sister, same thing, some negativity, a negative feeling, negative thoughts, negative expression, and without judging it or attacking it or claiming, oh, sinful me, because you just look at it. You just look at that. Check out what's in your storehouse. And could you feel that feeling? Just ignoring the thoughts. Thoughts are like a subscription to a feeling frequency. You get more and more of it. Could you just ignore the thoughts and feel that feeling? Have an experience of what it's like to carry this around. Could you allow yourself just to feel that feeling, feel it more? Just letting that feeling run. This is called emptying the storehouse, releasing, letting go. Just allowing that feeling to be there without expressing it, without thinking about it. The thoughts pop up automatically. That's okay. Just come back to the feeling and just keep turning it over, surrendering it to God. Just letting it go, allowing the feeling. Don't need to fight it, change it, make it different. How do we open the door? We just do. Could you open the door to this storehouse of feeling, negative energy, negative attractor pattern? Just open it up, feel it, experience it as it goes. It just takes what it takes. Could you let go? Would you let go? No longer give this to your brothers, and therefore no longer have it to give. What you give your brothers is yours. Would you let go of this store from your treasure house? When could you let go? And everything that you give your brothers, you have and you get more of. Everything. So can you just examine? Have you been giving any worries? Any wanting to control them, wanting them to be different? Any claiming they're sinful or wrong or bad? You know, what have you been giving them that you might not want to have. You might be done with. Could you just notice what it feels like to be giving your brother, your sister, same thing, something negative, and therefore having it? Could you just see what happens, that accumulation? Could you feel what you've built up there? Without judging it or moralizing about it, it happens. We all do it. We're in this realm. A lot of negativity. It's okay. Just noticing this feeling. Opening up and allowing the storehouse to open. Opening up this accumulated energy. Could you allow yourself just to feel it? Not to fight it. That claims it's real, keeps it stuck. No, don't come out of my storehouse. No, when this feeling comes up, to just let it up and ignore the thoughts. You know how when you click on a social media post or you pause on it, you get more and more of that? Same thing with the thoughts on this feeling frequency. You get more and more of it. You just ignore the thoughts and just open up and allow this feeling to come up. Allow it to go. Release it. Could you release this accumulated negative energy and give it no more and have it no more? Would you release this accumulated negative energy and give it no more and have it no more? When could you release? Empty the storehouse. All gifts I give my brothers are my own. And that means I have what I give. And could you just notice what you've been giving? Could be the same thing. You know, we got a lot of this stuff stored up sometimes. We've really been valuing it. So have you been giving anything negative, anything that you don't even want to your brother? Any making wrong of them, any blaming them, any defending against them? Just notice what you've been giving to them and therefore having. Anything negative. Negative is just a word. And without judging that or moralizing about that, could you simply notice what you've been giving and having? And could you open up the storehouse, open up the treasure house, just let yourself feel this feeling, this attractor pattern. Ignoring the thoughts which will propagate this feeling and make it accumulate more, and just feeling this feeling, allowing it to go. Just letting it pour out, just by feeling it, experiencing it. Surrendering this to God. When you give surrender to God, you have surrender to God. Could you surrender this feeling, what you've stored before and given away before? Could you just surrender it? Turn it over, give it up. Would you surrender this feeling? Just give it up. Just drop it. Empty the storehouse. All gifts I give my brother are my own. All gifts you give your brother are your own. And did you know you've been holding back? You have infinite mercy, infinite patience, infinite love, infinite beauty. You have all of the kingdom of heaven within you. Kindness, compassion, grace, joy. How do you give somebody that? You just be that in the world and be that in your interactions. The deliverer of heaven's gifts on earth. To each brother, to each sister, to all of one. And these gifts are yours in endless amounts. The cool thing about the negative feelings is they run out. You can actually empty your stores, but you will never run out of love, mercy, beauty, patience, compassion, and joy. It's an endless resource because it's true. And could you allow yourself to just notice, have you been holding back and denying you have it with one of these resources of heaven, your divine inheritance? And could you notice the resistance to giving and having? Patience. Let's do patience. Patience, no rush, don't need to hurry anyone, don't need to change anybody, don't need to emotionalize or dramatize what's happening. Is there anyone you've been holding back patience with? Or even yourself? And could you allow yourself to notice this holding back of patience? What does that feel like? We'll just call it resisting patience. Could you really resist being patient with somebody or yourself? Denying you have patience. And could you let that go? Would you let go of resisting patience? Would you let go of your holding back patience and just allow it to pour forth onto your brother or yourself? Same thing. And discover you have it. When could you drop the resistance to patience? And just give it away because you have it. What's it like to be the giver of patience to the world? To be what you really are? To have the gift you give to the world, to your brother. And all gifts I give my brothers are my own. Whatever I am in the world, I am. All gifts you give your brothers are your own. Whatever you are in the world, you are. And so what's another one of these gifts that is your divine inheritance to give and give and give? Well, that's compassion. Let's try compassion. Oh, it's okay, sweetheart. You just made a mistake. That's it. Oh, you're still loved. You're still loved, even though you messed up. Is there anywhere you're holding back compassion from someone or yourself? Anywhere you're denying the treasure you have? Being compassionate, compassion in the world. And that's okay. Could you notice any resisting being compassionate with someone, one of your brothers or yourself? Could you just really resist that? Notice what comes up. Is it fear? Is it anger? Is it guilt? What would have you hold back this incredible gift of heaven that you have to give to the world? That you have an infinite supply of? Could you notice the resistance to being compassionate and giving that away and having more of it? Just let any resistance come up. It's okay. Because to deny it keeps it stuck. Just opening up. Opening up. Oh, there was a bunch of this in front of my infinite store of compassion, so it was blocked. Could you just let that resistance up? Let the block up. Feel that feeling, ignoring the thoughts. Thoughts are resisting releasing, letting go. Could you just be with that feeling? And could you let go of this resistance, this holding back of compassion? Being compassionate with your brother or yourself. Just could you let it go? Could you release? Would you release the resistance to giving away your treasure house of compassion, your divine inheritance, and therefore having it? When could you release the resistance, the hold back to being compassionate in the world with your brother? For all gifts you give to your brother are your own. All that you are in the world, you are. And could you just take a look at what else is in your divine treasure house, your divine inheritance, what comes with the name of God? And one of these qualities, one of these things you have to give away is infinite mercy. Mercy. Infinite mercy. So you have infinite mercy, compassion, and patience to give away, to be in the world and have. No matter how much you give away, you always have it. Always. And could you notice any resisting or denying a brother mercy, which is also denying forgiveness. Could you allow yourself just to acknowledge where you would hold back and deny this gift from the world, from this person, and therefore deny you have it? Without judging it, without thinking a whole lot about it, could you just let this feeling come up? Any resistance to giving the gift of mercy to your brother and therefore having it? Could you welcome the awareness, the feeling of the block in front of your infinite supply? That could be anger, resentment, grievance. That could be fear. Could you just allow up whatever that feeling is other than mercy that's resisting its deliverance to the world and your discovery of how much you have? And just letting that feeling run, letting it move, letting it be there. And could you surrender the resistance to giving mercy to your brother or yourself? Just surrender that resistance, turn it over to God, the Holy Spirit, the Christ. Would you let go of denying how much mercy you have? Surrender this feeling, this resistance to God, that you might deliver what you have to the world, infinite mercy. When could you surrender holding back mercy? Just give it up. And discover when you give mercy, patience, compassion to your brother, you have it. All gifts I give my brothers are my own. All gifts you give your brothers are your own. What I am in the world, I give to the world. What you are in the world is your gift to the world. So noticing what you're giving and having as you go through this moment to this moment, this day to this day. What am I giving away and having? And if it's not something I would like to have, could I just acknowledge it and let it go? If it is something I'd like to have, could I just give and give and give and give and give and have more and more and more and more and more? Look forward to seeing everything that you give me, give the world, give your brothers today. It's so wonderful to have your gifts and to see you with more and more to give away. More and more of what you have, more and more of what you are in the world. You are my salvation. Thank you, Holy Son of God, for your gift to the world. Have the best day you can.